Hey, what's up guys, it's Flat Buffalo here. So, it's been a while. I think my last upload was like 3 months ago. I've taken a little bit of a break. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys have been doing well these past few months. And I would hopefully assume that. Basically today I'm just going to be talking about a few things. The whole recording status and what's up with that. And then some. I know it's been like 12 days, so almost 2 weeks. Some stuff on the new Borderlands 3 tech demo reveal, and their new engine they're using. And then I've just got some Madden playing in the background from a game I played. Let's get right into it. Okay, so kind of about the recording stuff. So I got the Elgato and everything, or as my friends have called it, the El Camino. It's a pretty nice car, but anyways, so I got it and everything, right? And this was totally on me. I was kind of an idiot, so I didn't really look into it a ton. Like, I looked into what I needed for the computer I had and everything like that. It's like, I guess like everything that's in it and what it needs to run on the computer and what the computer needs to be able to run with the Elgato, and everything was fine there. But what I was stupid on is I thought you could just use the Elgato with one computer, so like plug it in from the computer HDMI to the monitors, and then, you know, obviously plug in everything else that needed to be. The problem is that you can't do that with only one computer unless you go into your monitor settings and do share screen, which is kind of weird, and it's just kind of a nuisance having to do that every single time. So I haven't been doing that. And so basically I need a laptop or a desktop before I can start recording stuff with that Elgato. So that's what I'm going to try to get next. And then if I get not another Elgato, that'd be pointless. If I get a laptop, then I'll be able to not only record PC gameplay, which is kind of what I wanted to do with some games on the computer, but I would also be able to bring it downstairs and record Xbox One gameplay from plugging it into the console through the Elgato to the laptop, and store everything on there and be able to edit stuff using the software and record it on the laptop. That's kind of obviously why I haven't uploaded anything, and I could have been uploading stuff, but I kind of got a little busy with school and outside activities, so it just wasn't a big deal with me. What the hell was that? I don't know at all how that spin move just did that and how AP fumbled it, but good job, Adrian Pearson. That's kind of the update on all the Elgato recording software and whatnot. Hopefully I'll be able to get that up soon, or in the next month or two. Definitely a lot longer than I expected at first. I thought it was going to be like January or February, because I thought that's when I would get it all set up, but due to having to get the laptop, that obviously has some setbacks to time and whatnot. So then the second thing I kind of wanted to talk about is Borderlands. So I've kind of always or not really frequently, but every now and then played Borderlands. It's kind of a game I have to feel in the mood for, and recently I've been feeling it a lot. Like, I got backwards compatible. I reinstalled Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2. I've been playing Borderlands 1, the first one, solo, and with some friends of mine, co-op. So I also, then the reason why I ended up getting into that is because I played Telltale's Tales from the Borderlands, and that I really enjoyed. Like, that was insanely good. Probably my most favorite Telltale game out of all of them. Out of the Walking Dead's, Wolf Among Us is probably my second. Game of Thrones is alright. Sometimes it's a little boring, but most of the time it's pretty action-packed, or at least climactic. So that would probably be my third, but Tales from the Borderlands, it has great humor in it. They always know and easily can make you laugh, as well as there's a lot of heart-touching moments in it, where either a character dies or like a relationship blossoms, and you get to see another side to that. But basically all of this made me want to go back and play Borderlands again. And so after playing it a while, I started, watching videos and looking into stuff. And so I saw that and like I said in the beginning, it's been like 12 days, so almost 2 weeks. But they came out with a tech demo reveal for their new engine they're using, the Unreal Engine 4, and that's a bit of a harder, I guess, game developing engine, or graphics, I guess, or textures or whatnot, to use, and that's, what the Unreal Engine is what they use to get that kind of cartoony type, like, picture to the game and whatnot. And oh god, at first when I played Borderlands, I thought that was the dumbest thing ever. Like, I was like, really? You're not going to make your game look realistic? What the heck? What are you even doing then? But after a while, it kind of grows on you, and you start to enjoy it more, especially with the humor they've added and whatnot. And so they're doing that with their new game coming out, Borderlands 3. I don't believe they've had a release date on that, or an exact release date, or even a general release date. So we're kind of just have to stay tuned if you're into Borderlands for the new upcoming third one. But also about Borderlands is, with the Telltale games, I guess this is a spoiler alert. So if you like that series and you're playing it, or if you want to go and watch it on someone's channel, or if you're going to play it yourself, don't listen to this next part. But so at the very end, 3, 2, 1, okay, anyone who doesn't want to spoil, you better be gone by now. So anyways, at the very end, you play as, the main two characters you play as are a guy named Reese, who worked for Hyperion, and a girl named Fiona, who was raised up as a con artist by this old guy named Felix. But anyways, two main characters are Fiona and Reese, and at the very end, after defeating the Vault monster, or guardian of the Vault of the Traveler, they open the treasure chest inside, and they're both teleported away. And we don't know where they're teleported, because the game just ends right there and leaves on a cliffhanger. And so they could have been teleported to a different planet. They could have been teleported to somewhere else on Pandora, which is the planet in Borderlands that you are playing on always, except for in the pre-sequel where you play on the moon, which Helios is located on. And it just leaves you right there, and you're like, well, that's kind of what the heck happened to him. So a lot of people are wondering if there's going to be a second season coming out to finish up the story, or if they're going to have Borderlands 3 implement those characters into their story, or if you play as them, or like I just said, if they're just implemented. And the reason why I think they might be implemented, and there's a strong hint towards that, is because of them just ending it right there at the cliffhanger. There's a high chance they'd continue their story either in Season 2 or in Borderlands 3, which I think is a stronger possibility in my mind. rather than creating a second season. If Telltale was under control of it, it would obviously be more towards a second season of the Telltale game series, but due to what the developers have said about them letting Gearbox take over, I think Reese and Fiona and all those main characters might make an appearance in Borderlands 2 when it comes out. So yeah, that's kind of all I have to talk about. If you guys got bored of this video, which I know there's probably a good majority that did, due to it me basically just going on and on about my own recording stuff, as well as the majority of the part Borderlands 2. And if you guys are fans of Borderlands 2 and you got entertained by this, or liked kind of thinking about it in the same way I am, and I'm glad that entertained you and like had you think a little bit. If you got bored, which I mean you probably already clicked off the video, but that's obviously fine. I understand. If I saw a video like this, I'd probably be like, after 6 minutes, oh geez, all this guy's doing is talking about the same topic. So I understand that, but yeah, thanks for watching anyways, the parts you did, if you did. That kind of just contradicted itself, but whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and stay tuned. I'm going to be uploading some more videos frequently now than what I was before, obviously due to that huge break. Just on the Xbox game captures for this moment until I get the laptop. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and have a good rest of your day. See ya.
What's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
They start the drive with Peterson. Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. They come out here in the eye. Here's Elway. Complete to Gavin Escobar, the tight end. The 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Gavin Escobar, 69 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Caught. It's Huff. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine state. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Elway will throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. Just didn't work.
Not at all. And the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The storyline in this